Alrighty then, welcome to Frostpunk. I haven't played this game at all yet. I've literally just started the game up and then tweaked a couple of the settings. That's all I've done so far. So I've not played anything on this game yet. I've hardly seen anything of this game, but it looks really interesting. It's going to be slightly different to the other videos that I've done because obviously it's not a funny clips reel or anything like that. But I wanted to try doing videos on this game because it's brand new and I wanted to see if I could do this type of game. But yeah, we shall see what happens, so come along for the ride.
We roam the still, cold world, no horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped with pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Well then, I didn't know that there'd be so much backstory to it. We fled from London and across the sea to reach the frozen north. On our way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it has frozen solid and abandoned. Why is there no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world as we know it has crumbled. Okay. We have to survive. So this is a city building sim management game. It looks really interesting. It looks really different because it's all focused on heat, basically. We need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, it will freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. So that's that. So what the hell do we do? Okay, so what does one do? Wood crates. What do? Hello, what do? Okay, there's tutorials, that's fine. Yeah, so yeah, you move, you zoom out, you zoom in, yeah, that's fine. Resource management is crucial to the city's survival. You need coal to power the generator. Wood and steel are necessary for construction and research. Steam cores are the key part of advanced buildings. Raw food is used to prepare food rations in the cookhouse. Later in the game, more types of resources will appear. Most buildings require you to assign people to work. There are certain buildings that only employ engineers and others only employ workers. To assign people to the work, click on the workplace and use the assignment panel. Also, you have to click on it and then it will give you how many workers to put there. Ah, okay, so that's the code. Ah, okay, so you do that. Okay. Put 8 there, seeing as it's important. I guess. Put 5 there. It's got 8 and 5. That's it. This is actually really cool, how they make paths through the snow and everything as well. Is it worth it just stockpiling coal for now to make sure that we get it up and running? Or do you reckon we're then... Yeah, should we max it out on that? Yeah, may as well. Oh, I see, so that's not how many workers you've got altogether, that's how many you've got altogether. Right. That makes more sense. I understand. Also, engineers up the efficiency. Wait. No, so they don't up the efficiency more than workers do. Okay. We're starting to understand. Very slowly. Construction. Control, yeah, everyone knows how to control time. Use the construction menu at the bottom of the screen in order to construct or dismantle. To order the construction or dismantling of buildings and streets. Only people who are not currently working can build structures. Building inside the heat zone are warmer and provide better living and work conditions. To make the best use of the heat zone, buildings are placed in a radial grid. All buildings must be connected to the generator by a street in order to function. Yeah, so it's got a certain radial grid around the generator. But you've got to connect everything by streets, right? That changes it up. Right, so how do you do the streets? Oh, it builds a street, there you go. So you can... Ah. And streets take wood. Right, okay. But I'm assuming streets then make it more efficient, I would assume. I mean, I think so. I mean, I'm assuming once, I'm assuming people trudging through the snow is pretty slow in the first place. I'm assuming paths and streets do make it quicker for people to get around and stuff. And then I'm assuming if they are in the heat circle of the generator as well, then it will make it better, basically. Right, so we've now got some coal. Does it say how much coal it's using? Oh, it tells me how many hours I've got left, so I've got about 16 hours and my coal keeps on going up, so that's fine. Alright, temperature. A temperature inside of a building depends on the power setting of the generator. If the building is in a heat zone, that building's insulation conditions outside. Right, there are 6. Okay, so buildings have some insulation apparently, but obviously the condition outside of the building also helps. So you've got comfortable, livable, chilly, cold, very cold, and freezing. So I would aim to keep it around this level. Obviously, this level is only going to be right next to the fucking generator when it's turned on. But I'd say these two are satisfactory for me because I'm not overly good at doing these kinds of games, but I really enjoy them. Keeping homes and workplaces as warm as possible helps prevent people from getting ill. Some workplaces might become inoperative if the temperature falls too low. Right. So that's basically the main goal of this game, is to keep the generator running, basically, because the generator is the thing that provides heat for you and provides everything, basically. So we've got a stockpile there. Have they finished building all the paths yet? Or are they still in the process of building them? I don't know. Right. Gathering posts. People working here gather resources from nearby coal piles or crates and steel wreckage. Right, okay. What's this? No roof over our heads. There's a housing problem. Yes, I know there is. I was about to get to that. Captain, people are understandably concerned about the lack of shelter. They are falling ill from sleeping outside in this terrible cold. We better do something about it. I'll provide some shelter. I'll provide shelter for everyone. I won't address this right now. Oh, right. So it gives you options to... Oh, I didn't even know that it did this. So it gives you options for different, basically paths on which you want to take. So if you say that you won't do anything about it, the discontent will rise slightly, but then it gives you deadlines on depending on how much you want to do. Right, I'll only provide some shelter for now because I'm not 100% sure. How many people does one tent hold? It's shelter for 10 people, so I've got 10, 20. Is that all I can build? I can only build 2, okay. Oh, I don't have the wood for it, that's why. Right, tell you what, take that down to 5. Put that up to 15. Because that coal's still on full as well. Hello. Yes, I know we're on a shortage of resources, so we'll extend that.
Hear me, new law in the city. Get going, time to earn your bread.
Right, so I've now depleted all those wood crates. Right, so food and hunger. Yes. 15 raw food per day. So let's see what I can build food-wise. How much wood have I got? 60. Right, so they cost 20 wood each. Okay. No. Cancel that. Alright, so the hunters... Would the hunter's hut be better on the outer bit? I'd assume so, yeah. Yeah, we'll stick a hunter's hut there. And then the cookhouse. That would be better on the inner circle, correct? I'd assume. Lab equipment engineers develop designs for various buildings, technologies and improvements. Alright, so that gives you the improvements and stuff that you can make to things. So to do improvements to the generator, you need the workshop, basically. So shall we stick the workshop in as well? I mean, there can't be any harm in it, right? Should we stick it there? Yeah, screw it, we'll stick it there, why not? Hunters, yes. Working hours, 1800 hours to 8. Research upgrades to significantly raise the hunter yield. Leave the city to hunt in the frost land for food. They work from 6 PM till 6 AM. Initially they bring up to 15 units of raw food from each hunt. Research upgrades to significantly increase the hunt yield. Yes. I know you're all hungry, but it doesn't really help. Housing right, the lack of home stirs anger. I'll have 1 day to provide shelter for 40 people. And I can't do that because I've used all my wood. I've only got 6 wood, right? So there is wood here though. Weather changes. The temperature in the city is constantly changing. Pay close attention to the forecast for the next few days that is shown to the right of temperature at the top of the screen. The thermometer icon indicates the direction of the temperature change. Hover the mouse over it for details. When it gets colder outside, the temperature inside buildings drops as well. Buildings differ in the amount of protection they offer from the cold to see. All the factors affecting the temperature in a building. Hover the mouse over the thermometer icon in its panel. So the temperature is going to drop 2 levels massively. So for 2 levels, that would basically mean that if it was at level 2, it'd be as good as it being shut down. So it needs to be at least level 3. Okay. Alright. So we need to start getting this wood out as well. Danger of frostbite. Yeah, we'll have to sustain lives, to be honest with you, because I can't really afford to lose anyone at the minute.
A new law has passed.
I've already passed that law, mate. Sorry to bother you with that, but I already sorted it, mate. Yeah, see, that's not even really in like the set in a good area. Drop that down to 2, up that to another one. Because then once I've done those steam hubs, I can place a steam hub around here and hopefully that will heat this up. Oh no. Well, fuck me. Okay. Got suppose we'll keep the dead bodies out of the heat zone and cover them with snow. The cold will halt their decay. New building snow pit, no risk of disease from undead bodies. Bodies are preserved for potential future use. Hopeful for discontent will rise. Oh, you've got New building cemetery, hope will rise slightly, no risk of disease from the undead. Each burial will keep some people from work for a few hours. You will need to establish a cemetery. I'd say do the cemetery. At this point, you know.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Don't worry, I'm already working on it. We just need more wood. So if I pull people from this and add them to this, another one died. This won't be done anywhere near in time, will it? I need more wood to build the cemetery. Yes, I know I failed the healthcare. So I'll stick the cemetery here. Just because it's then out of the way. See, there's a lot of our people that are now dying. I'm assuming it's a lot of the sick. This game really does make you feel fucking bad. It really does. They're saying, no, fuck it, you've got to deal with it, mate. Damn. Also, I like how where things were, the snow slowly builds back up around it, where it's no longer getting used. This game actually looks really fucking cool, and then around where the heat sources are, the snow melts. I think it's really cool, to be honest with you, but that's just a me. I want to try and help, but I don't really know if I can. See, no, people are just dying constantly. I mean, if I had that.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
People are not happy, they're starting to riot. Urgent need for treatment. open yet another medical post. Hope is too low to even sign laws, so you need high. So you actually spend hope signing a law. Okay. Yeah. See, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this one here for now. I might come back to this one, or I might just start a brand new one, because this was basically a learning how to play the game. But this one, I'm yeah, see, people are just dying left, right and centre. I'm quite sure that this one is just a complete write-off at this point. Like, there's not really much point in trying to continue with this one. I started up the generator too early because I didn't gather 200 coal before I started up the generator, so then I had too many people working on that. I didn't build a hunter's hut in time, so I didn't manage to build up any food resources before I then built the cook house. I've only got one hunting so and everything, so you know it's. I didn't actually think about the heat circle that gathers around here as well. That's why I started having to place things outside of it, and then they couldn't operate because they were too cold and stuff. So I think, yeah, what I'm going to finish this one now. What I'm probably going to end up doing is starting a new one for the next episode. But I hope this was an insight as to how terrible I am at city building simulation games. I will want to do. I do want to do more of this because it's a really, really, really cool game. Like, just the art style of it looks amazing. I love the steampunk aspect of it and everything, and even the way that the snow works and how the snow functions, and just the fact that you've now got to focus on the heat aspect more than anything else. Because in other games it wasn't really a heat aspect. Like, I've played City Skylines quite a bit, and in the base game there was basically no heat aspect whatsoever. It was mainly power and water and stuff like that, and then another big aspect in that was traffic, whereas in this it's not so much traffic and stuff, and it's not micromanaging where all the traffic goes. It's more the heat and then the people itself, rather than bigger aspects like traffic jams and stuff like that. So I think this is really cool just because it operates on a different level to that. But yeah, I will start again on a new one. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.